Hello dear learners, welcome back to Abit Shiksha. Today's daily news capsule is brought to you by Abit Shiksha. So let us begin. आज के जो हमारे important articles है, first is regarding FATF list. So we know that we want Pakistan to be in the FATF list. It is a financial action task force. So this list basically what is the importance of this list is, if any country is in the list or in the watch list, then what happens is the transactions are overseen. What are they doing? Are they doing it for terror financing? And this FATF has come after the 9/11 attack that happened in US. So that's why it is a very strict mechanism that we have, and we have given them proof after proof that there are terror infrastructure in Pakistan and we need Pakistan to be in the FATF blacklist. Alright. So this is the first news regarding FATF. Very important, I would say. Second, constitution is supreme, not judiciary or executive, says Chief Justice of India B.R. Gavai. ठीक है. So in this country, what is supreme is not parliament that is supreme in UK, but it is the neither the monarchy nor the parliament which is supreme in India. It is the constitution which is the guiding principle, the morals and all the philosophy that our country strives for is in the constitution, and constitution is supreme for us. This is said by our Chief Justice of India, Shri Justice B.R. Gavai ji. ठीक है. And last news for the day is projects worth 60,000 crore underway in state, says Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma. ठीक है. So these are the news for today. Let us begin analyzing one after another. The first is regarding India to appraise FATF of latest FATF of latest evidence on terror infrastructure in Pakistan. So we, with our precision attacks, ठीक है, with our precision attacks which were non-escalatory in nature, we just destroyed all the terror infrastructure that were present in Pakistan and Pakistan occupied Kashmir and the Punjab province. Major terror infrastructure were destroyed and many terrorists were killed. Almost around 100, we are claiming 100 to 200 terrorists were killed. There might be, the numbers might vary, but the number is none of our business. The important thing is we destroyed the terror infrastructure, the terror camps which were running in Pakistan, and we have provided them with proof that these were indeed terror infrastructure, and Pakistan is using the money, the bailouts, everything that they are getting in their hands, they are using it for terror funding, terror infrastructure, and to spread terrorism. They are the hub of terrorism. So we have given them proof, and the Indian authorities are planning to apprise the Financial Action Task Force, that is FATF, of latest evidence related to terror bases in Pakistan that were destroyed by defence forces during the precision attacks as part of Operation Sindoor in the aftermath of Pahalgam terror attack. So we had destroyed numerous terrorist bases, and we will give the proofs to FATF so that they can they can include Pakistan in the grey list first and then in the blacklist. Although the decision making of FATF is based on technical compliance of its anti-money laundering and counter-terrorism financing recommendation, which is evaluated through measures taken by country concerned and on-ground verification, the gruesome killings in Pahalgam have necessitated the sharing of information about the existing terror infrastructure in Pakistan with the international watchdog, the government official said. So if any country has to be included in FATF grey list, there must be concrete evidences that there are terror infrastructure which are ongoing in Pakistan. So we have to give them with proof, right? And after the gruesome Pahalgam attack, we have given them numerous proofs. Numerous proofs have been provided from the satellite imageries to everything. All right. So we would provide them with this, and we would see that. We would see that the money that we have given to Pakistan is used for money laundering and for financing terrorism. All right. So they use the money for terrorism, and हम जो भी counter terrorism financing है और anti money laundering के जितने भी provisions है उसके हिसाब से we would give the evidences to FATF. The FATF plenary removed Pakistan from grey list in October 2022, but with the reminder that Pakistan will continue to work with the Asia Pacific group to further improve its anti-money laundering, counter terrorism financing system. So they were removed from the grey list. They were indeed in grey list for once, and they were removed in 2022 when they promised that, when they said that they would improve their relationship and they would work with the Asia Pacific group to further improve their situation, and they would work towards anti money laundering and counter terror financing too. ठीक है. The last time the FATF placed Pakistan on its grey list was in 2018. So from 2018 till 2022 they were in the grey list of FATF. However, owing to its failure to implement all the action points fully, Pakistan again retained on the grey list on October 2021. So जून 2018 में उनको पहले हमने वो ग्रे लिस्ट में थे, अगेन इन 2021 दे वर इन ग्रे लिस्ट, बट इन 2022 दे वर रिमूव फ्रॉम द ग्रे लिस्ट. ठीक है. सो पाकिस्तान वाज also put in the grey list in 2008, removed in 2008 when they attacked in the Mumbai, the 26/11 attack, the infamous 26/11 attack. Then they were again removed in 2009. Again their monitoring was increased from 2015 to 2018. Now 2012 to 2015. Then 2018 they were moved into the grey list. Then again in 2022 they were released, and I guess grey listing. Pakistan is very much important now, necessary, and if any country is grey listed, then what happens is grey listing by the FATF is said to have to limit countries' access to international loans. So the restrictions will increase with regarding to international loans, and they would have a complete watch on what the money is actually getting spent in. Alright, so actually getting spent. Alright, so it will be very beneficial for India, and you know, we need to keep Pakistan in the FATF grey list to have a check, so that they don't do terrorist activities. I'm sorry. Alright, so this was the news regarding FATF. We can move to the next news. The next news is Constitution is supreme, not judiciary or executive, says Justice B.R. Gavai. So here with regards to Article 142, alright, Article 142, which talks about complete justice. ठीक है, complete justice. There were 14 point questions that were asked by Honorable President of India, and what is the answer which was given? It is in the news. Alright, so Chief Justice of India B.R. Gavai, I will erase this portion, on Sunday said it was the constitution that was supreme and not judiciary or the executive. The constitution's pillars must work together, he added. So here in the statement he said that constitution is supreme. Neither is the executive nor is the judiciary supreme. It is the constitution and the morals and guiding philosophy which is supreme to its fullest, and we have to abide by the rules. What do we say? We say lex rex, right? Lex rex, if I am not wrong. Law is supreme, okay? Law is supreme, or rules are supreme. I think it is called lex rex only. So the laws which are framed, they are supreme, we say in India, right? So he said that at his felicitation program organized by Bar Council of Maharashtra and Goa in Mumbai. The Chief Justice of India expressed displeasure at the absence of Chief Secretary of Maharashtra, the DGP of Police, the Director General of Police, and the Mumbai Police Commissioner from the event. So they absent. They were not present in the ceremony. So judiciary, legislature, and executive are the three pillars of democracy, and they are equal. Every organ of the constitution must reciprocate and show respect to other institutions. So the judiciary, legislature, and executive, all of them are equal. Every organ in the constitution must reciprocate and show respect to each other's institution, Mr. Gavai said. Alright. Article 142 of the constitution empowers the Supreme Court to pass any decree or order necessary for doing complete justice in any case of matter pending before it within the country. So Article 142 talks about complete justice. Complete justice. Any decree or any notification or order which is necessary for functioning or smooth functioning of the country, or complete justice to be provided in any case, then then the Supreme Court can pass Article 142, it is said by Justice B.R. Gawai. Alright. Article 50 of the Constitution directs the state to separate judiciary from the executive in public services. This principle aims to safeguard judicial independence and impartiality, preventing undue influence from the executive branch. So, Article 50 is also mentioned that according to DPSP Article 50, there should be a separation of whom? Separation of executive, please write it down, okay, this is very important, executive from judiciary. And यहाँ पर judiciary, ताकि judiciary के ऊपर कोई undue जो है आपके undue forces ना लगे, and there should be complete impartiality. There should be the decisions that are made or the laws that are framed or the laws that are executed should be impartial in nature. There should not be any partiality, impartial in nature and independent in nature. Very important is this. When you are independent, you take impartial decisions, and when you are impartial, then you do good for the society, right? So, Article 50 of the DPSP also says that there should be a separation of power between the executive and judiciary, so that there is no undue influence of on each other, right? There should be no undue influence on each other. Okay? So, we can move to the last news. The last news is regarding projects worth of 60,000 crores underway in the state, says Chief Minister. So, here in this portion, Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma, he announced a lot of new schemes and new your programs, MOUs, almost of rupees 60,000 crore he have announced. Alright. So, let us see implementation of project worth of rupees 60,000 crore out of investment proposals of 5.18 lakh crores receiving during business summit in February or has already commenced, Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma said on Sunday. So, Advantage Assam has been talked about here. So, in Advantage Assam there were lots and lots of investment that had flooded in, almost 5.18 lakh crore worth of investment had flooded in Assam, and because of these heavy investment, the enterprises will have a boost, right? So, he said that 5.18 lakh crore rupees have been invested in Assam, and Assam government additionally has announced of rupees almost 60,000 crores investment proposal, and the state government was expecting a total investment in projects worth rupees 1,50,000 crore within the first year of the summit. He said, speaking to an MOU signing ceremony of 20 projects worth 22,900 crore here, proposals for which were received during the Advantage Assam summit. So, after the Advantage Assam summit had happened, so almost 5.1 lakh crore rupees of worth of MOUs were signed. Alright, MOU is memorandum of understanding. You are just understanding the things, right? So, almost 5.18 lakh crores worth of MOUs were signed. So, now in this year, that is 2025, we are expecting that out of that 5.18 lakh crores, we would start implementing the project, and we would have almost of rupees 1.50 lakh crore rupees of 1.50 lakh crore rupees of investment in the first year itself. So, it will have the investment is not like we have signed and we will get all of the 5.18 lakh crore rupees. It won't happen like this, but in the phased manner there will be investments, and in this year we are expecting we will have almost around 1.5 lakh crore rupees of investment in Assam. Alright, and in the first phase, that has happened yesterday, we have signed an amount almost of 22,000 crore. Out of this 1,50,000 crore rupees of our vision for this year, we have signed almost 22,900 crore. You are understanding my point. So, what the MOUs were signed, and almost 22,900 crore rupees were received during the Advantage Assam 2.0 ceremony. He said several infrastructure projects were being implemented with focus on innovation and sectors such as agriculture, horticulture, dairy, which are employment centric. Alright, so labor intensive, what we say is we need jobs that are labor intensive. We have two types of jobs, which can be, one could be your labor intensive job, other could be your capital intensive job. So, capital intensive job. Most of the jobs that we have in India are capital intensive in nature because we need capital. For example, building an AI or software building, these are capital intensive jobs. We don't need that much of labor, right? We need capital of course, but we need a lesser amount of labor and we need more of capital, right? So this is capital intensive nature, but because in our demography, in our state, in our country, we have lots and lots of cheap and skilled labor too. So in this case, our need of the hour is creating jobs that are labor intensive. And if you see in our state, we have sectors like agriculture, horticulture, dairy, which requires your labor intensive jobs, which will create employment centric. These are the sectors which are employment centric. You are understanding my point, what I am trying to make you guys understand. He said that in the infrastructure sector, 3 projects worth of rupees 30,000 crores. For example, the Guwahati ring road. What happens in a ring road? It's a circular kind of a model in which there are roads that connect a smaller ring to a bigger ring. So like this, something like this is happening, that if I want to go into the place and these roads are connected to each other, so I can go out and I can come in like this. This is advanced form of infrastructure. So Guwahati will be Guwahati city, Guwahati will be built in the ring road format, in which there would be circular rings kind of a model, and in which there will be lesser traffic. You can just understand it like this, there will be lesser traffic. And one more is the Narangi Kurua bridge. Okay, Narangi Kurua bridge, I guess the name of the bridge will be kept on Shri Bishnuram Medhiji, if I am not wrong. But Narangi to Kurua, Kurua is, if I am not wrong, Kurua is in Dorong. So Narangi to Kurua, there will be a bridge that will connect. So Narangi Kurua bridge over Brahmaputra, and Guwahati Silchar Express Highway will be built. Alright, so these are the bigger announcements that were made in the summit. Regarding the investment sector, he said binding MOUs were being signed during the ceremony, which committed proposals worth of 22,900 crore for projects in the executionary stage. So these were binding commitments that were made, and almost 22,900 crores worth of MOU were signed in this ceremony. Alright, so hope you have understood the things. With this, we have come to end of today's daily news discussion. If you have liked this discussion, don't forget to give a like and write down in the comment section. We will meet in the next discussion very soon. Study hard, take care of yourself, and thank you.